have a child together. This is bigger than you now. As if I was the problem. As if I should step aside and let them play happy family while I quietly disappeared. My brother meanwhile was torn between fury and guilt. He hated Lucas for the betrayal, hated Rachel for the manipulation, but he also felt guilty that I had to find out this way. He even offered to handle it, by cutting them both off permanently. But honestly, I didn't want him to handle anything. I wanted them both to suffer the consequences of their own choices. The fallout was brutal. My parents were devastated. They'd loved Lucas, treated him like a son. My mom cried for weeks, not just for me but for Nate too, because in some twisted way, both her kids had been betrayed by the same people. Friends picked sides. Some unfollowed Rachel, some blocked Lucas, some whispered that maybe I was too career-focused and drove him away. That part stung the most, being blamed for someone else's betrayal. But I stayed quiet, patient, until the baby's first birthday party. Rachel, in all her audacity, invited my parents. She wanted to blend families because the child deserves love from everyone. My parents refused, but I went. Not to celebrate but to expose. I showed up with a folder. Inside were printouts of every text Lucas had ever sent me while Rachel was pregnant. Promises of forever. Plans for trips. Photos of us kissing at Christmas. All time-stamped. I handed them to Rachel in front of her guests and said, "Just so you know, he was mine the entire time you thought he was yours." The room went silent. Lucas tried to grab the papers but it was too late. Everyone saw. Rachel screamed at him, calling him a liar, a manipulator. Her parents dragged her inside. The party ended in chaos. And me? I walked away with a smile for the first time in months. It's been 2 years now. Lucas and Rachel tried to make it work for the baby. But surprise, surprise, it didn't. They're co-parenting at best, miserable at worst. Nate's still single, still bitter. But we've grown closer through the shared hurt. My parents healed too slowly. As for me, I'm not bitter anymore. Therapy helped. Time helped. And weirdly, the betrayal bonded me with my brother in a way nothing else could. But I'll never forget what it felt like to realize the man I loved wasn't just cheating. He was building a family behind my back. And sometimes the deepest cuts don't come from strangers. They come from people who swore they loved you.
You stayed till the end. Don't leave without subscribing.